Hey dolls, good morning. I am on my way right now to go get my hair cut. I can't even say to go get my hair trimmed, like I'm getting a full-blown cut. So yesterday, y'all know I attempted to trim my own hair. Um, and yeah, it was super damaged. It's super damaged. So I'm including this footage because Leena, my stylist, actually complimented me on the trim that I gave myself before she cut my hair. So I figured I include this for any of you dolls who want to try trimming your hair at home too. So as you can see, my hair is divided in 4 sections, and then I just parted, I want to say about 2-inch pieces. They were thick. I didn't want to trim very small sections. Then I just detangle and I hold my hair very tight, kind of like as if you're doing the tension method. I hold my hair tight. I put some tension on it to make sure that I'm, getting as close to a clean cut as possible. And once I spread it on my shirt, you can actually see the line of demarcation where my ends get really thin. So I'm just going to clamp that piece between my 2 fingers, between my fingertip, between my fingertip and my first knuckle, and then I'm going to hold that tight and cut it straight across. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to ping pong between both sides because as I trim my hair, I'm going to make sure that both sides are even at all times. So once again, once I spread it down my shirt, you can see the clear line of demarcation where it needs to be cut. And these scissors were trash. I would definitely suggest getting like a professional grade scissor from your local beauty supply store. And like I said, I don't do tiny pieces. I like to trim my hair in chunkier pieces. For me, it's easier and it ensures that I don't get, a little too scissor happy. And I just follow those same steps. I detangle the hair. I hold on to it tight using a little bit of tension. I spread it on my shirt to see where that line of demarcation is. And then I compare it to the last piece that I cut because I want to make sure that it's either all the same length or the top layers are a little shorter. As I'm going up onto my hair, the layers should either be getting shorter or staying the same length. I hope that makes sense. Hold tightly onto the hair with my 2 fingers between my fingertip and my first knuckle, and then I cut straight across. Now this is a before and after, and as you can see, it does look a little better. Like you see the progress, but you can also tell that more needs to be cut. So I just did a poll on Instagram because I knew my ends were damaged, but I honestly didn't think it was this bad. Like, I'm gonna have to cut way more than I thought I was. And at this point, I have to cut so much that I feel like I should just stop here and get it professionally done. Let this be a lesson, because this is honestly why I even have to cut it right now, because I'm one of those naturals that don't like to cut it. I like my length. I'm one of those naturals that don't like to trim. I like to hold on to my length. Unfortunately, even if it's damaged, We might end this here. I might vlog, like, if I can get an appointment. It's early in the week, so I'll see. Maybe the video will stop here. Maybe the next slide you'll see me in someone's salon getting a good old cut. $35, sweet $34. Is anyone in here though? So I am still waiting. I don't know if they like double booked by accident or something, but yeah. I had an appointment for 10:15. It's like 10:35 now. I'm still waiting. But I'm not tripping. I was like on time for the first time in my life. And I'm like, how the one time that I'm on time, I still gotta wait? How? Like, yeah. Hopefully I get in the chair soon. I was so happy to finally be in the chair, and Leena jumped straight into washing my hair. I am going to be doing voiceovers for this part just because the salon had a fire playlist, and YouTube is not about to get me caught up with no copyrights for music and all that. So yeah, y'all gonna get these good old voiceovers. But it's pretty straightforward. You can clearly see what she's doing to my hair every step of the way. So after washing, Leena blew my hair out. And in one of the clips coming up, you're going to see that back section that she blew out, and you're going to see how it's cut straight across and it's really even. And that's when Leena asked me if I trimmed it myself and said that I actually did a pretty good job because it was pretty precise and I did cut it evenly. Now, I didn't trim the front last night. I only did the back, and you can see the clear difference. You can clearly tell that I did not trim the front at all and that the ends are pretty uneven and a little shabby. Now, I did not know what this was. I've never seen anything like this before. I was looking at it like wondering what she was about to do to my hair. But when I tell you, she literally got all the way to the root. Like, she laid my edges and did not burn me, not one time. So I don't know. I guess I should have asked her what it was, but it seems like a safe way to straighten your edges as close to the root as possible without burning you at all. It kind of had like a bumper on it that just prevented it from burning your skin, and I freaking loved it. I didn't have to hold my ear. I didn't have to do none of that. So shout outs to whatever device Leena was using. And then once we decided on a middle or side part, Leena started flat ironing my hair. And y'all, Leena got my hair bone straight and super silky with one pass through. She only did one pass through throughout my entire head. And once she was finished with that, you could clearly see where the choppiness in my ends are. You can just see that it's not even. My ends are kind of like all over the place. So that's when she went in and started to cut. So she didn't cut layers or shape my hair too much. I really just told her to take off whatever needed to go. I'm like, don't worry about like preserving my length or holding on to anything. Like, if it gotta go, it gotta go. So I just asked her to cut it evenly all around, and I told her that once I actually do my hair curly again and see how it looks, that I'll either stick with it or I'll come back to her in order to reshape it just so that I have more volume when my hair is curly. And here is the before and after once she was done cutting my hair. She definitely didn't take off as much as I thought she'd have to, so I was 100% satisfied with my cut. Now, I could have left it bone straight, but of course I wanted some curls and I wanted some body. I absolutely loved it. I loved Leena's work. I loved the actual space and the salon itself. I just thoroughly enjoyed my experience all around, and I will definitely be coming back for my routine trims. Leena did that. What she do? That. Ooh, look at that bounce. Look at that. I'm about to start jogging everywhere. You gotta make sure you bounce my to the car. Right? Thank you. Ooh. Ew, why my light didn't look like that? Oh. So she did not have to cut off as much as I thought. I literally thought I was about to get a big chop. She didn't have to cut as much. So that's good. So I still have majority of my length. I have a little heat damage. She did say I have a little bit of heat damage and a tiny bit of breakage. She said the breakage is not severe. It's only a little bit in literally like one area of my hair, and that it can pretty much just be grown out.
And then she said next time I come, she'll give me a treatment for the heat damage. It's very slight. It's not OD. It's not like bone straight, but you could tell it's not as coily. It's more wavy. So yeah, so just a little bit of heat damage and breakage to repair from, but my ends are back to 100%. So yeah.
And this was the final result from my salon visit. Thank you, dolls, so much for watching. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.